If you're just going to walk out of there with a couple of bags, it makes sense to make it a car-free spot.
Granville Island is a busy place where pedestrians and drivers are often competing for space. It's actually estimated to draw in over 10 million visitors each year. So how does a destination this popular continue to accommodate everyone who wants to visit? Well, one suggestion is to turn it into a car-free zone.
There's definitely some support from the City of Vancouver residents to do something like this. I think they would look at it as a place where they can spend the whole afternoon. You could have more space for other stuff because not everything is going to be occupied by the cars.
A new Research Co. survey actually suggests 44% of those surveyed would be in favor of turning it into a pedestrian zone. But 3 in 5 Metro Vancouverites say they would visit Granville Island more often if it were easier to find a parking spot. And speaking with people shopping near the market, plenty of arguments were made to keep those parking spaces plentiful.
I don't think it should go car-free altogether, because then you're excluding a lot of people whose only access would be driving here.
I grocery shop here often, and having the car is a great convenience.
I think it would reduce very much the attendance.
Free 3-hour parking spaces like these ones are set to go away in the summer. After the new pay parking strategy comes into effect, these spaces would only be free before 11 a.m. and after 6 p.m. But if a future decision was made to get rid of vehicles here altogether, how would that change the dynamic?
You know, I've seen in other cities and other communities where they've tried this, you know, of eliminating traffic on streets or traffic in parking in areas, and it's definitely had a negative impact on business.
And around here, there's no parking already.
It's an interesting scenario because we do have about 40% of residents who say that they go there by car. If you live nearby, it's definitely easier. If you live, let's say, 5-6 blocks away, the public market becomes your store. And if you don't live in the city of Vancouver and don't live near Granville Island, you're more likely to say, I need to find a place for my car.
Because you're not going to be schlepping your groceries a couple of miles, are you?
In Vancouver, Andrea Macpherson, City News.